in with you soon. As this heavy snow continues to fall here in the capital region, News 10's Vanessa Blasi is live in Albany, checking out conditions and finding out how some people are tackling tonight's elements. Vanessa, how's it going out there?
Good evening, Cassie. It's going pretty well. The snow is coming down pretty fast, and it's more of a powdery type of snow, nothing that is really sticking to my hand in particular. As you can see, as for the roads, they're pretty quiet. We have seen a couple cars come up and down here, and we also just saw a plow truck come over here. We know that plow truck is returning. I spoke with Troy's street supervisor a little bit earlier today, and he tells me exactly how he and his team plan to tackle tonight's snow. It all begins hours before a snowstorm is supposed to fall.
We were receiving deliveries this morning at 5 a.m.
Joe Martin, street supervisor with the city of Troy and a snowplow driver himself, says Saturday night his drivers began plowing around 7 o'clock, and they'll be out there all night long.
Between 4 and 8 a.m. we have an additional staffing coming in to start funneling the guys out that have been here close to 16 hours, and we'll be doing cleanup to roughly 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's a job requiring
a lot of focus. You'll be surprised what you see out there at night. I mean, it's, keeping your eyes open, just being observant of what's going on around you and getting the roads cleared.
One thing they need for that is salt, a material that became scarce earlier this week. Troy Mayor Carmela Mantello announcing an emergency declaration Thursday amid a statewide salt shortage. This allowing Martin to use outside vendors for salt.
As you'll see behind me, the bays are completely filled now. For a typical snowstorm like this, we'll probably go through 600 to 800
tons.
Yes.
Even local residents stopping in hardware stores Saturday night to get salt for their own homes.
You never know emergency that you have to get out, and I'd like to have my driveway clear. I don't know if we're getting 10, but I'll be prepared.
Martin recommends everyone think the same way. After all, he does the job for one reason.
Safety of the residents. We have to make sure we're always out there trying to make sure our residents are safe. Tonight's going to be a lot of snow falling. Between tonight and mid-morning, if they don't have to be on the streets, try not to drive.
We're seeing a blanket of white around me, and the roads, they are still pretty slippery, and they will be for the rest of the night. Martin says he hopes to have the streets cleaned up by the mid-afternoon tomorrow, just in time for any big game day plans. Be sure to stick with News 10 for all of your weather updates. Reporting live in Albany, Vanessa Blasi, News 10 ABC.
Thank you.